Welcome to the Skill Builders Guild.
Hello, everybody.
We're not late. We're preparing.
Yes, this is show production time 6 minutes before the show.
It's making the show better by making it later.
Yeah. You just trust the process, as they say.
Yeah. Just trust it. Trust it. Josh yells that to me all the time. Livestream Takeover episode 264. Check in. Let us know where you're watching from.
Are
how
you
many times
as tired
you
as
thought
I am?
about quitting? Yeah, dude. I am. I don't know if you can see it in my face, but if I do this show with my eyes closed, I think it'll feel a lot better.
I took a nap before this show.
I don't have time for naps. I really don't.
I'm good at naps.
I feel like I'm at the limit for jobs.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I had,
I'm still getting stuff done, though.
mail call and all that. We'll go over some stuff. But that was the reason why I'm so tired, is because I was up till 2 a.m. last night getting stuff done.
I was also up till 2:30 in the morning, but not because I was doing anything productive.
Not because of fun.
No.
Everything is that fun.
Certainly not. It was not fun. No. But it's fine. We're all right. We're here.
That's good. I did not do my pop-out chat yet.
Burgers. Hello, gents. Another Wednesday live stream and another RC10 release. Name a more iconic duo. Speaking of Associated Electrics, did you also happen to notice that they have another, like, there's another tease?
It looks like release. Probably a TC. Lame.
But is it just going to be like a racing car, like a pan car that they put out 30 years ago? Okay,
Probably.
but did you notice though, and like no disrespect to Brian Kinwald, who is a very accomplished driver, of course, and I'm sure he's not with us anymore. Yeah, and nice that they put out a thing about that car, or another version of the RC10. But did you notice the copy on the release? It was like, get ready to get competitive at the racetrack. I was like, no, dude. Nuh-uh. Maybe in 1989. You are not going to be competitive. Do not trick people.
You are incorrect, everybody.
You should buy the B7 if you want that.
Christopher Bergson, thank you very much. Hello and good morning from Sweden. Good morning.
What's he got? Was that a face?
After my, it's a bat upside down.
It's a bat upside down. I thought it was a man with like covering it with paper.
Yeah. So. It's been a very busy week. I can't believe it's only Wednesday.
Yes. I recorded What's on the Bench just before this, and the opening gag is about time and busyness.
It's a flat circle.
Yes, it is. Thanks, Nicole, for that wisdom.
What?
6 times the competitiveness. Exactly. Incorrect. They expect you to race against hornets and grasshoppers. That's why.
Like, if we only sell these cars, it'll be competitive because that's all that there will be.
Frank, hello.
Good evening. Hello, Frank. If do that. Don't restart right now. That would be
bad.
But technically, it's about right side up. I get your argument there.
Okay, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yes, I am definitely running on empty right now. I've been doing a project that has been taking up a lot of work time, and then I'm also doing another project that's taking up a lot of all the other time as well. But I had a meeting with those people today.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh. There were some positive things that came out of it.
Was there some sense slapped into some people?
No, nuh-uh. No, that other half of the project that I told you about very early on, that's come back. The client is very adamant on that part of it. So that's going to be the most challenging part in a lot of ways, really. But without giving any of it away, this is my thought process now. This will all sound very confusing to you all, but it'll also build interest. I think this is how I'm going to frame it like this every week. But what I'm thinking now is Arma infraction. Okay.
No,
just hear me out. Arma infraction. But I'm going to take all of the electronics out of it.
Okay.
Put slightly larger wheels and tires on it.
Okay.
And just run like a 2-in-1. Just a 2-in-1. 2300 kV. That's it.
Now, I proposed
geared up.
When I was specifically proposing an Arma platform, that was not
it. Yeah, no,
was not what I suggested.
Yeah, I think we can get some wideners, some 17 mil hex to 12 mil hex adapters.
You could probably CNC machine those.
I could. Cut. I don't have it. I don't have that yet. That's I tossed those cards up.
That's good. I think that you can make that one happen.
I think so. 6 times the filament. Yes, you're totally right, Frank. You have no idea the amount of filament you have no idea the amount of hours that both of my H2Ds already have on them.
Yeah. You're going to surpass your X1C pretty soon.
Soon. Yeah. And I've had that for 2 years now?
At least. And you've had this one for longer? 2 months?
Not even.
Not even? Yeah.
It's currently the first one, Computron. I think it's got 900. No, not 900. 240 hours. Which is 10 literal days of solid printing.
Yep. I mean, that's like one body when you had your Prusa.
Oh, man. One normal size. Oh, I've said too much. It's been a thing. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, that's going to be... I cannot imagine the sigh of relief when you punt the last one out of your house.
Yeah. When I free kick it across the room.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Boy. I missed a super chat here. Daniel Hartman, thank you very much. Hey, guys. Hailing here from Boulder, Colorado. Just wondering, have you crawled in Colorado? Yes. If so, for what occasion and where? What do you like about it? First time for me was Rocky Mountain Regionals.
Oh, that's right. That was 2023.
In
2023, June of 2023.
2023.
At, Red Feather Lodge. Silver Lake. What was the movie? Friday the 13th or something like that?
That was Crystal Lake.
Whatever.
Crystal Lake.
Yeah.
It wasn't Red Falls, Joe?
Wasn't it like Red Feather Lake or some Red Feather something?
Red
Feather Lakes. Boom.
That's the one. Boom.
Thank you.
Nailed it. What I liked about that one was the amount of precipitation.
Yeah, Matt hung out. Matt and I hung out for 2 days in ponchos.
Got real wet. All the trucks were put away wet. Yeah. And then immediately the next year we went to...
We had the WRC Rock at the Red Rocks Elementary School.
Red Rocks Elementary. What up?
In Morrison, Colorado.
Yeah, that was nice. I liked that one. That was nice because I liked the color of the rocks and the lot less precipitation.
And the proximity to things.
The proximity to things was so great.
It's pronounced
you could just
fangs.
Oh, thangs. Yeah,
Fangs.
that's right. It's in the Thingiverse. It's thangs.
I've crawled in Colorado a lot of times because I used to live more close to it. So I've crawled all over in the state for different events over the last almost 18 years that I've been crawling. So had some cool ones up in Buena Vista. That was a lot of fun back then. Those were like in the G6 days.
Oh hell yeah!
I really enjoyed a lot of the events in Colorado. Definitely one of the cooler places to go travel to.
Colorado was very nice. As a state overall.
Yeah, it's a top 10, which
top 10
is only like top 20%, but that's still pretty good.
I thought Georgia was pretty nice too, but not for the same reasons. They're going to
Oh,
raid Matt's place thinking that the spike in his power bill was for growing ingredient. Only to find out he's just a nerd.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, man. So I had something else. I can't remember what it was, and it is past now. So that's fine. That's not matter.
Amateur. Though that's a lot of hours for 6 months. Well done.
He's telling me you were listening to Kanye in your ponchos.
No. How many flexible dragons do you think you printed in 875 hours? Print in place flexible dragans. Got to do it. If you're going to do them, metallic filament or like the color change.
The gradient filament. So it changes it.
Yeah. People just buy those. You can print like 100 of them and you'll sell them all.
Which is absolutely insane to me.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't get it.
Insane. But hey.
It's the people who buy them must have never seen things before.
Like, this is nice.
Whoa, shit.
You seen these?
You gotta come over here. Look at this. You're gonna love these. Steve D, thanks for being a ding dong. Hey, Matt said you won't be at Beat the Creek next week. Is that next week? Oh, yeah, there's no way I'm going to be at that. Yeah. But don't worry, I'm going to make sure and get a personalized autograph from Josh in your honor. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I am looking forward to it. I have made my reservations, which that has changed since the last time we did this show.
I have a lot of reservations about you. So
yeah, right?
It works out quite well.
I made all of my reservations last week on Thursday. I was like, all right, let's see if we can get this done. And I was like, not easy. I had to play out a lot of scenarios. So worked out.
Right. Nice. That's good.
I'm going to wait until after the trip to blow up Dan's spot on part of the situation for this trip.
Are you and Dan rooming together?
We are traveling together. I got an Airbnb with multiple bedrooms so that we do not have to be like. So yeah.
In proximity. Is Nicole coming with you on this one, or are you just
she's not
going this alone?
Just us two. So
just the boys. All
just
right.
the boys. Yeah. So we will see how it goes. I'm going to wait until after to see how it goes, because there is a possibility of a Nicole-like travel debacle. So we're gonna wait till after.
Bad at travel?
We're not gonna talk about it yet. But remind me.
You don't want to jinx it?
No. So
okay. Are the Kyosho phaser any good for anything other than drifting? I would say all of them are great for not drifting. The drift one is great for drifting. Every other one is great for road stuff.
Yeah, they're nice little basic on road with badass bodies. They're nothing fancy. Yeah. They're just inexpensive. The brushed ones are still plenty fast. And they just they're just a sweet little platform for parking lot, driveway, whatever.
Get your friends to get a bunch of them.
Yeah, whatever you do. I've used them to chase cats out from underneath the furniture. It was always my go-to for that situation.
My mother knows I have a printer and still purchased 5 of those dragons.
From some random website.
Did she give you one though, like as a gift? Because that would be wild.
So it was in your stocking this Christmas. You're like, what the shit?
I don't remember putting this in there. Thomas Bialzik, thank you very much. I'm late. Who's the dead guy on the left? He must have been cleaning my bathroom. Are you talking about you? Am I on the left? I am so tired, on the left. Thomas. I'm so tired.
You should have seen me before my nap. It was a tough one.
I gotta cut what's on the bench before I go to bed.
Yeah, I am going.
You know what I wish is that as YouTube guys, I wish there was a product out there that they would send us that would give us more time.
Yeah, nice. I just trade it. I just like to trade for time. So sleep is the thing that I usually trade for it, and then it's pretty bad after that. But whatever, no big deal. No big deal. I know my internet is doing this again. I'm not happy about it. You don't have to tell me about it. So
thank you, RC with RC. I appreciate that.
Agreed.
Very kind of you. I'll send some stickers in return if I haven't already.
But anyway, yes. So next week, Beat the Creek. Looking forward to going. I'm taking the Rockabilly, which I have also released since the last time we did this show. That is out there as public project. I'm happy that it's.
But where's the video showing me how to build mine? Where's that?
I did not do the long form video yet. I do have hopes of doing that still because I do want to build another.
Better because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything.
Frank already did it for me.
Yeah, Frank already did all of the work.
I had to put together a transmission. It was pretty challenging. I don't know what axles I have under it. I don't know.
Hello, will there be more H10 Origins released for purchase? If so, I hope it's after the swap meet in Santa Rosa this Sunday. I need more money. It will definitely be after the swap meet this Sunday. I promise you that. There will be more, but it will be a while.
I'm joking. I have a swap meet this weekend. I was talking to Rebecca about it, and I said, hey, should I, usually I just go there and I make people ask me what the price is, and then I kind of make it up on the spot. She goes, you should not do that. You should.
Oh, that's this.
That's this Saturday. Yeah. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I feel like your internet is not great.
It's my internet.
That is this weekend. Yes. And she said, no, you should not do that. And I said, but it's a great way to start a conversation with somebody. She goes, no, put a price on the truck and let them tell you what they were willing to pay. So.
No. I would never tell Rebecca that she's wrong. She's wrong on this one.
Oh, really? Don't put a price on it. Yeah, I can hear you.
No.
I can't. Okay, good. You're just far behind.
This is so annoying. Anyway.
Say that again.
Yeah, thanks. No. You see, the thing is with swap meets, sometimes you have to play the field. You have to be like, sometimes the price has to be adjusted through the time period, and you're not going to you're not going to reprice everything. You just gotta just roll with it.
Yes. That's what I thought. So I'm not going to price anything in advance. I'm just going to kind of go and be like, you like this? Well, the price just went up.
Yeah. They look super interested. They go, double it.
Yep, double it. Thank you very much, Gunner. Matt, you look as tired and as slow as Josh's internet.
It's absolutely
Matt's volume
insane.
never matches.
I cannot.
The battery in my mic is dying, for sure.
I cannot even explain how much crap I've been through with this stupid internet.
It's okay. There's lots of comments coming through, so I can just keep going here. What episode did the ejaculoid start? That was only 2 weeks ago, right? 3 weeks ago? I guess we'll never know. Josh, do you want to like pop off and pop back on? Okay, I'll take that as a yes. Jay Walker, thank you very much. I guess this is a prepayment for this weekend. Got any tips, hints, or do's or not do's that Donnie Don't does for a swap meet noob? Just bring stuff to get rid of and leave it in the car. Pretty much cash only. Do I tell off this cop trying to...
3 weeks, 3 or 4 probably at this point. I don't really know.
What are you talking about?
Oh my God. I'm restarting. I'll be back.
Goodbye. It's so infuriating. I'm glad he's gone. Jay, if you're going, don't leave everything in the car. Bring it into the gymnasium where we're all going to be with our tables full of stuff. That way, because are you paying? You have to pay to have a table. Otherwise, you might be outside. But I would get in touch with the organizers, and I'll see you there. Bring cash. Or I do take bank transfers. But yeah, if you have any other questions, just hit me up on Instagram. I will walk you through it. If there's a price, how do we know what to offer for swap? Yeah, that's a good point. So no prices on anything. Everything's $20. Just sell it. If I don't see a price, I won't bother to ask. If I see a price, I might try to talk you down, but I'll at least try and might buy. See, I don't mind that either. I just want to point out that if Matt's internet had issues for minutes, not months, Josh would refuse to live stream with him. Well, yeah, but I like Josh, so it's fine. He went full potato. Minecraft character. Contemplating. I'll just thank you, Toxic. My peen runs on ejaculoid. Hear me out. Hashtag monthly mayhem. Tonka Winnebago speed runs for Dega, sponsored by ejaculoid. I mean, I could see it happening. I look more awake without Josh. The ejaculoid thing is already not funny. I think you vastly underestimate how far Josh and I are willing to go to kill a joke. Can Dutch RC, thank you very much, trade you a 15-pound bucket of ejaculoid for a truck? Deal. Wait a second, is it opened? I should get a cardboard cutout. That's a good idea. Johnny B, thank you very much. Can I get rear portal gears for the stance? I don't know. That's going to be a Josh question. You'll have to wait until he returns. If he returns. This might just be me for the rest of the night. Seems to have been gone for a while. I'm glad he's gone. Just have Josh call you and put him on speaker. That's not a bad idea, Mike. May have to do that. This looks like Josh's printed head with 0.2 a layer height. Not buying a table. Gotcha. Okay. Well then, I think you can still come in and do stuff without buying a table. It'll just be on the floor, which I think you can do. You'll have to check with the organizers. Matt, you need to print the detailed fuel cell lid for your Rockabilly. Oh yeah, I do. That's a file in the thing. I know your name. I'll find it. I'll be at some toy convention in New Jersey letting children destroy 4x4 slashes. That's a good way to get parents to buy them. I like that. Hey, there you are. Welcome back. Can you hear me? Oh, well, we can't hear you, so that's cool. It will be a windowless white van. So that's cool. Nice. Nice Jeep shirt. Which one of us is wearing a Jeep shirt? Oh, it's late. I should have known better. Should have better known better.
Well,
You're sort of back.
I've restarted everything. Kind of. Yeah. It's just the service. I don't.
Yeah.
That's
fine.
Proximity I am to where I was.
Use your phone. You've got 5G.
I honestly don't even. Not here. Not for shit here.
Really?
No. I have to figure something out. It is what it is. It's the most frustrating shit in the world, though. So
I believe it.
Yeah. Anyway.
Candace, thank
so
you. Have you tried turning it on and off again?
Yeah. Reset the router, reset the modem, whatever. Reset the computer, everything. They've been out here. Yeah.
I went to Kirby's today. Wink, wink. I know what that means.
Ridiculous.
Did you buy that house, Jeremy? That property looked
What does
phenomenal.
that mean?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What do you go look at? You go look at his collection of things he's bringing to BTC.
I know he's because he's moving to another state.
Who is?
Jeremy.
Oh, I see. Interesting. Ohio.
No, not Ohio. Delaware.
We're in Delaware.
What the hell is an undressed chip? I've never heard of. That's like someone trying to make a Canadian joke who doesn't know.
It's all dressed, isn't it?
It's all dressed. You're fired. Get out of here.
Can I get rear portal gears for the stance? Yeah, they're on the website.
Oh, see, there you go. I tried to answer that one earlier, and I said, I don't know. I'm like, I don't work there.
They're the standard portal gears. The standard ratio are what comes factory in the rear axle. I don't have the part number memorized offhand for that.
I know it's infuriating, and I shouldn't.
It is
fun,
infuriating.
But,
it is absolutely.
We wouldn't be us. We wouldn't be us, and we wouldn't be this show if we didn't make fun of each other. Yeah. Where'd that bruise come from? Holy cow!
That's a tattoo.
See that? Oh, what? No, right in this pedal right here. Look at how yellow that is. That's a bruise, man. I must have bumped into something. You should see my shins. Constant open wounds because I'm bashing them into stuff all the time.
What is wrong with you?
I'm very.
Am I just used to having my things all over the place, so I pay more attention?
Walking into your room is like an obstacle course. It's like the floor is lava, literally.
Yeah. It has not gotten any better here. RVCV, thank you very much. That is not an option. So, Starlink is not available in this area. So,
what do I think VP preparation means? Is that the new hashtag for the week?
No. No, it is not.
What is the hashtag this week?
God damn it. I can't remember now. It's not that.
It doesn't even matter.
We thought about that.
Anytime I enter.
People can't type it.
Yeah. Anytime I enter.
Couldn't spell it.
I'm disqualified. I was like, that's an amazing comp stance, but you are not able to participate.
Yes. You are not able to.
Yes. What's the Domino's sign in the back? Well, that's a delivery truck, so I need a Domino's sign.
Delivery truck? Why is it a delivery truck?
I just printed this Domino's pizza sign that I thought was really cute. And I'm gonna.
Your printers weren't busy enough. You were like, you know
what?
I
wanted to do multi-material. I was like, let's do a couple filaments at once, see what happens.
Did we do the? We hadn't talked about the dual material
Oh yeah. Well, I'm sharing that in my What's on the Bench
thing
tomorrow,
since
so
I
I'm
was
gonna
on
talk
here
about it
last.
tonight. But isn't that great fun? Oh my gosh,
okay.
it's so cool.
I do like it quite a bit. So yeah.
You did like a really cool execution with the exhaust mount, right? On your drift car?
Yeah, it's I just wanted to try that interlocking design with 2 filaments at once through that H2D. And yeah, it's I'm pretty happy with how all of that is going so far.
It's
And
funny
something
that did you use the beam thing or whatever it's called?
Beam?
There's an actual no. There's like a full on. Here, I'll find it for you. 1 second.
Okay.
Because I was talking to our guy.
Yeah.
You know, our guy.
Yes.
Yes. Hang on. And he said, "Beep bop boop."
Thank you very much, Wolfie.
Beam interlock. It's called beam interlock.
Okay.
And it's an actual thing that you can turn on. Use beam interlocking, and then you set the depth, and then it'll actually like do like a wiggle pattern on the 2 different filaments, so they actually like lock together.
Oh, see, I just did it with like a more mechanical design interlock, like where it would,
Yeah, but
like
you
I
don't have
made
to do that with this.
Right. So, I guess I always
Don't waste your time. Work smarter, not harder.
feel like it's still going to be better.
I'm sure.
Plush, thank you very much. Gift by memberships, much appreciated. You guys can hear me rant about it later, I'm sure, on member videos, because there's nothing I can do, and there's nothing that I can get Comcast to do, and they're my only option for service.
What did they tell you? They just said, "Suck it."
No, they came out, replaced connections from service box to here. I got that should help.
I'm a little behind on the chat, but Undressed Chips sounds like an Eric Estrada calendar. That's good. That's funny. AOL designs, also very funny. How many Timbits for the X1C you don't use anymore? Funny story, Aaron. I'm still using it. It gets used all the time. There's very few points in a day where all 3 printers aren't running. This one's not running right now because I'm doing this show. But no, it's already got a home when I've decided that I'm done with it, which might not be for a while still.
Yeah, it sounds like it, especially with all this now.
Yeah.
That was on my side, I think.
Yep. Thomas Bielzik, thank you. Chips Only Fans, eggplant.
I think that's a potato.
That's a potato, dude.
Dart, thank you. This is the unscrambled Cinemac. Oh.
Can Dutch, thank you. I like my chips like my women undressed. See, I prefer them all dressed. Weird.
Gunner, you're not helping me this right now. God damn it. This is ridiculous.
Is this you? Is that on your side? Yeah, that's on your side.
That was on my side. Yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever. Can't fix it. Can't do anything about it. Moving on.
Let's just move on. Thomas, thank you. I printed a pic of Christopher Walken and taped it where Josh sits. Welcome to the show. I'm Christopher Walken. Do you like RC cars, little girl? I wore this watch up my ass.
5 years.
5 years.
Oh, God. All right. Do you have any mail call?
Move back to the... Yes, I do. I do have some mail call. I'll get started right away with a gallon of epoxy. 2-part epoxy, if you will, for no reason other than I love epoxy. It's coming in very handy right now. sticky. A little sticky. You okay? All right, I'll just keep going then. It's the worst episode we've done in years.
Yeah, I'm super pumped about it.
I know. So I had epoxy. Did you see the epoxy?
I did see that.
Okay, you can go next.
Sorry, I was seeing if there was any settings I could like turn down or anything even.
some settings like better internet. Just click that button.
Just fucking anything at all. Like when we used to do OBS and you could just lower your bit rate. You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Nope, not an option. Anyway, I got this little box here.
It's sort of, I see something in your hands. Yeah.
Sick. Doesn't really matter. Because in the end, this isn't really the box that mattered anyway. This was the one box that I could actually bring up the stairs from the giant new miniature CNC that I got.
Right. The Makera Carvera Air.
Makera Carvera Air. Tiny desktop CNC. And last night I got it all set up and fired up and connected and went through everything and started doing all of that, which was a decent amount of setup. But honestly, my biggest, the things that like were the biggest headache were not because of the machine. It was more because of how you can control it. You can control it from an Android or a laptop or whatever it is. And a lot of people are
Mac, right?
You can do it from a Mac, yes. You can't do it from an iOS device, like an iPhone, though.
Okay, fine.
So I just bought a cheap Amazon Fire Tab, and the only downside of that is that it runs Android, which is the worst thing ever.
Agreed.
It's like this internet. It's probably based on Android. Anyway.
It's actually working better now, so just don't touch anything or move.
Anyway, so I just getting some of that configured was because it's just, it's not the most polished app setup, and there was some permission issues. But once I got that done and going, it was great. And the nice thing is that it doesn't actually run the program from the tablet or the computer. It uploads the program into the internal memory, and it just allows you to control and monitor on the tablet. So that it's kind of like the best situation as far as all that goes.
Can I ask you real quick before you show whatever that is? I saw something, I guess it knows that I'm thinking about this machine or something, but in the Instagram algorithm, there is this like AI cheat code thing where it'll do all of the programming of the moves for you.
Yeah, that is a thing. How good it is or how reliable it is, it's
like anything like that. It's like I had some code writing done for me through AI that did not work very well. So I get it. Backshed RC, thank you very much. Josh, you triple checked the connections. I had 2 installers out for our internet, and the cable into the router was in the wrong port. I don't think we need to talk.
The internet's working anymore. It's just working like shit.
No, this is as good as it's going to get ever. Show us what you got in the box. What's in the box?
Anyway, this is some of the PCB making components, like the solder mask and some of that stuff, which I'm actually pretty interested in kind of getting into a little bit.
I feel like that's a you thing for sure.
I feel like it could be very, like, I'm going to find, so way back in the day, I did a build on RC Crawler where I tried to like hide all of the wiring in the entire car. Like, so none of it was visible. And I had done some like PCB that was sandwiched in the skid plate. So like everything ran under in between. And I was like, well, I could try doing some stuff like that again, kind of integrated into areas to try and make things cleaner and cool. I'm just, so I want to learn it anyway.
Fun.
Yeah.
I like it.
There's a number of, and we have so much better
Yes.
I know.
I managed to find my first ever treasure hunt, which is pretty cool. It's a Porsche too. I was just like, oh great, Porsche. And I just picked it up and I went, oh, I already have the Rally Safari, but I'll get another one. And then of course it has the symbol under there, and I was like, oh yeah, sick. So that was pretty neat.
Yeah, Brandon sent, you must have sent Brandon like, hey, what does this thing mean? Brandon was like, turned over and he's like, Matt just said he found his first treasure hunt out in public or in the wild, whatever.
Yeah.
I think I've found one ever, but I don't go into stores.
Where do you buy your Hot Wheels then?
Online, on the line.
I think that's more expensive that way.
But I don't have to go into stores then.
Can Dutch, thank you. Josh, run an Ethernet cable from your old house. It'll be fine. Sweaty Casual, thank you very much. Hey, Canada. Oh, God, Matt. Love to get your thoughts on the new RC10 release, Kinwald Edition, costing the same amount as their newly designed four-wheel drive RC10. Well, nostalgia is a powerful drug.
It is.
Evidently,
the four-wheel drive kit is getting some pretty not so fantastic reviews.
I have heard that as well. Yeah, and I think part of the problem is that they didn't design it originally, nor did they give credit where credit was due on that whole project. And I think they figured, oh, enough time has gone by, we can just do what we want. I don't know.
Which there's even a lot more to it with that. Like the original, like they were then working with them more recently to do it with them, and then they just ghosted them.
No,
and then they just released
serious?
It. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yikes. That's hilarious, but not funny at all.
No, it's not.
Wow.
It's yeah. It's not the same Team Associated people knew.
I guess not. Should I go again, or do you have more stuff?
Go again until I think about that statement.
All right.
I stopped thinking about that for a second.
I needed a new orbital sander, and I said to myself, it's probably time to just go for it.
Yeah. I have that same sander. I really like it.
Mostly because Richard made so much fun of me today.
Why?
Because I was like, hey, I want to get a new orbital sander. Should I get a Milwaukee? And he goes, obviously you should get a Milwaukee, you stupid idiot. And then he said, why? What other choice would you make? Ryobi? And I said, yeah, I've already got a Ryobi drill. And he goes, are you going to get your nails done when you go buy it? And I was like, wow, what? He goes, Ryobi's for girls. And I was like, okay. So I didn't stop there.
I can't remember if I have anything else that I got this week or not at this point.
I didn't stop there, though. I also got the detail sander as well.
Ooh, I do not have that. Not much of a detail guy.
Yeah, no duh. But yeah, I was shocked at how aggressive he was in his comebacks.
The hell's the matter with you?
Hey, come on, dummy.
Feels quite strong about that.
Jeff, that's where I got this. I got this at the grocery store. I just walked in and the guy was putting them out on the cards, and this was the first one he put out. And I was like, oh, yoink. And then he goes, do you want to look through the box? And I was like, yeah, sure do. And I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't like any of those.
Yeah. That's the problem. It's like out here, you find any place that has cases, good luck. It's
Right.
Isn't Ryobi, Milwaukee, and some of the other tool brands under the same parent company? I believe that Milwaukee
Doesn't
and
matter.
Ryobi are under the same one, but that doesn't
Doesn't
it does not make
That
them the
doesn't
same tools.
No, they're totally different tools.
I actually have
Sure
a fair bit of Ryobi as well, but I would never tell anybody
That's
that.
girl stuff.
I wouldn't tell anybody that publicly. My leaf blower is
was-
still Ryobi.
What did he said it in such an aggressive way too. It was
Especially
really
for
making me
Richard.
laugh.
Like, oh
Yeah,
God.
I know. Yeah. Where is it? Get that and then get your nails done while you're out. All right. Pretty cool.
I do not have anything else new for this week.
I have one more thing.
Some Amazon packages that I did not bring up.
I got a mystery box from Cliff McCraw.
Hey, I've got one of those at work right now that I have not.
Oh,
We have
should I
not
save
dug
it until
into.
you have yours?
No, I think it's he kind of explained to me what it is. So, but it's for other people who are at the office as well. So it's.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, it says right on here, tricycles, scooters, pedal cars, on the detailed description of contents. So, I don't think it's going to be any of those things.
Interesting. Hot Wheels of Fortune, Cliff McCraw says, which is that a voucher?
Like Hot Wheels of Fortune. Hey, Matt, thank you. You have been a real inspiration to me in this hobby. I appreciate all you do to spread positivity and excitement for Scale RC. All the best, Andy. That's nice.
Ooh, that's a nice card.
Oh, it is a Hot Wheels of Fortune. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Oh man, this is the best. It's just men.
Somebody clip that. Just
It's just men. And they're all like they're diorama guys for like a busted down.
obviously
push it out
for
of the mud.
working on a Land Rover.
It's so great. And
I like
of
how
course,
there's a guy pushing it, which is and
a Land Rover to go with the men. That's a high quality model. These mini GTs are amazing. Thank you very much.
I miss my machines as well.
Oh yes, Honda City.
The Honda City Turbo.
Yes,
I love it.
wild.
I love it.
Hot Wheels.
I hate it.
Land Rover. I know you do. What else? We got some.
I
other stuff
sent
in here.
I sent Matt a photo of a Land Rover tonight.
Yes, you did. Some stickers and a banner from Pete. These are from P-Dub Design. Very nice.
Hey, very
Thank
nice.
you very, very much. What a lovely gift, Andy. Thank you.
So, Matt,
Now
I
I'm kind of-
prepared a
I'll
game.
send you some stuff. Is your game all set and ready to go?
I did. Now, this was because of a different show that I was watching. But first, I want to show a image file that is what I sent. Oh, will it let me show this? It won't because it's a HEIC.
Honda City Fever.
Stupid.
That's a wild box, man. That is wild. Thank you.
Hold on one
These
second.
are going to come in very handy soon.
Soon. There we go. File, export. And I'm just
I don't know. I buy man tools. Is the game guess Josh's current bit rate? It actually is high right now. It's probably easily into the 2000s.
yeah, that sounds very, very plausible at this point. But okay. Anyway,
Okay, I'm ready for our game.
you're ready for the game. So what I've done is I've selected 5 photos from the internet that are of individual. First of all, here was the photo of the Land Rover I sent to Matt today.
I think I just said, "Good God, no."
They're like leather wrapped, which is what was. I mean, because it's a classy car, so you can't just be
Obviously.
out there.
I
But
think what we're looking at there though is that those truck nuts have rubbed on the ground and they've rubbed away the outside casing.
I can't I can't be sure.
I think we can be 100% sure. Blow that up. Blow it up.
Enhance.
Full
Can we do
screen. Full screen. Enhance.
that? We
Zoom
can't.
in. There's no.
Maybe I can. No, I can't. No, that's much you're going to see on this platform and how they do that. So
It's an old dude for sure.
I was like, wow, that's an interesting move on a new discovery. I strongly dislike these discoveries and their asymmetrical ass, but
That's the thing about them, though. They've always been that way.
what do you mean?
Discoveries have always had the weird window shape.
The worst. Anyway, the game. I have selected 5 photos from the internet.
It's British. Go.
And they're the regular photo that you would see as a product listing. Okay, it's an individual part. It's going to get a little bit more difficult as they go, as each one goes. All right, they're all
these are RC related.
All RC related, and even easier yet, all solid axle trucks. Okay,
And I'm supposed to guess what truck they are.
You should know what truck and what part they are.
What part?
Yeah. Like what the individual part is.
Like the name of the part? You're gonna
Close enough.
test.
Yeah. Like you can
I
say
asked
like
you earlier. I was like, "Is this gonna make me sound stupid?" And you're like, "No."
it won't.
You know I'm terrible with the names of things, right?
It's just a general. You just be like, it's the. You can say it's the thing in the middle of the chassis on on this truck. Okay.
Fine. Yeah.
Now,
don't anybody ruin it in the chat for me.
I need you. They're going to. I need you to hide your. I need you to close your pop-out chat and move your other chat off the screen so that you can't, because they're going to do it, and I'm going to watch them as they know it before you even say it.
Okay. All right. I have moved it off the screen.
All right.
Minimized my chat.
So
here we go.
Like I said, these are going to get progressively harder, but this is where we're going to start. This one, I think, is the easiest. All right.
All right. I'm ready. Okay.
There's
those are obviously knuckles, or well, the other part, whatever the other part is.
Yeah.
Knuckle is good. Okay. That looks like the molding and the quality of plastic and the photography makes me think RC 4-wheel drive.
Would you like
now,
to
do
use
I have to guess at what car or truck it came from?
Yes. I will tell you already that you're wrong. It is not RC 4-wheel drive.
Then my next guess would be FMS.
I think you should go by the quality of the photography and think about what the era that could then mean is. I can't believe this is going to be this was the easy one.
Oh God!
I mean, people in the chat were on it immediately.
Really?
These are, yeah.
It's not an axial part.
You're correct there.
Okay.
I will even say that all of these are things that would be in our genre. Like used as crawlers, trail trucks.
Oh, then this is actually these are Tamiya.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, these are from the Bruiser.
No, Bruiser had cast metal knuckles.
Oh, then these are TLTs.
Yes, they are TLTs. I am so very concerned now that I picked way too hard of an item.
Doesn't matter. I don't mind looking stupid.
All right, here we go. This
I
is
do
the
it
next
all the time. It comes so
This
natural.
is the next one. This one I feel like it should be so easy.
Oh, that's the battery holder from an SCX-10.
Correct.
Missing the aluminum part.
Yes.
But that's
original SCX10 battery tray support.
Yeah. Good.
That makes me feel better.
I have about 100 of those still if you need one.
I need to go back and convert a file type while you guess. So we're jumping from 3 to 4, and I'm going to convert. I'm going to go convert 4 or 3. So here we go.
Okay.
This should be easy. There's a hint in it even.
I'm seeing a lot of things here.
Okay.
See a lot of interesting things. This does not look super familiar to me. This might have been a little before my time.
Okay.
But I see there's obviously a shock mount along the top there.
Yep, that was the shock mount.
It looks like it's capable of running a leaf spring too. Gosh.
You know I would never choose that. Now you should notice the front, or not the front, but on the back there's a
cap over the
output. Exactly. Yep.
So why would that be there?
Because it would have been there would have been the lack of something, right?
Right. You wouldn't put any gears in there, right? So
right.
So this would be like a third axle option, but it wouldn't be a non-functional one?
Nope.
That's wild.
This was a functional axle of the pair. This is made by a company that has had its ups and downs. And this vehicle specifically had its ups and downs. Yes.
It's a Wheelie King axle, yeah.
2-wheel drive Wheelie King.
Right. Okay. So that's the front axle then?
Front axle housing from a 2-wheel drive Wheelie King. So now we're going back to number 3, which is
I like this game a lot, by the way. Without seeing the chat, I hope that I don't look absolutely ridiculous, but
no, you're doing okay, actually.
I'm doing okay.
It's
there's been some hints which have been helpful.
There we go. Okay, now it actually converted. I don't know why I did not at first. So here is number 3. This one is a tough one. This one, 3 and 4 could almost be switched. But I feel like there's a possibility you'll know. It's a slim one.
Okay. These parts look very familiar to me.
Okay.
We're obviously missing the center pumpkin.
Nope, we're not.
We're not? Oh, so this is XR10.
Nope. XR10 was top and bottom half.
Ah, shoot.
XR10 was also MOA.
Right. So this is a shafty, some sort of weird shafty axle.
That is correct.
But from what? Is this like one of those stupid RC 4-wheel drive ones, like a Berg axle or something?
Well, neither of those things. Those were also not related. RC 4-wheel drive was not Berg.
I know that they weren't the same.
But no, a Berg was also an MOA. This is something that had a ring and pinion.
This is before my time.
This is still currently available. This is a current production vehicle. It was also in production around the year 2000.
Oh my God. So like Losi Nightcrawler?
It was offered in, that was a worm gear axle. That would be different. This is a company that you are friendly with. They made this axle came in both a nitro and electric, and still does.
Oh shoot, this is the Kyosho. I know the name of this thing. It was the hang on. Oh, it was like they did like a hill climb thingy, right?
The
Mad Force
Fox
or
Mad Force. That is correct.
yeah, yeah.
Yes. So Mad Force, X Factor, Twin Force, USA One. It has
Oh, this
lived,
was in the USA one. Wow, this has been
which is
around.
currently available in both nitro and electric. So
Hot tip: do not buy the nitro version. You won't like it.
they did do a Formula Off
Wow,
Road. That was actually in.
the
That was called the
Fox.
Fox. Fox.
Fox. Yeah.
And
Okay, I
all
don't
right,
feel super stupid. That's good.
here is the last one. Now, this
Okay.
one, I'm not going to say much. This. Well, let's hear you talk through it first.
Sure. I mean, that's a lot of. Is that a triple shear
No, that's
on there?
separated double shear, basically.
Okay. It looks like it's got some sort of mechanism to have a brake disc attached to it.
It does appear that way.
Yeah. It's obviously the hub
Yeah.
for steering. Yeah. But what the hell is this from? It looks familiar.
This is the newest offering of all of the things that we've discussed here.
That's not helpful because it could be 15 years old still.
Oh, the X Factor was XTM. That's right. I was placing the X Factor with the Twin Force and Mad Force. My apologies.
What is this?
I would say that this is roughly 4 to 5 years old from first release. Although nearly dead already.
It's, I mean, you could, sounds like Red Cat, but
this is from one of the brands that I would say that you are the most familiar with.
Oh, shoot. That's not good. And this isn't designed to make me look stupid at all. It's not anything I've never built this.
Yes, you have.
I don't have. I have?
Yep.
Oops. Do I still have it?
I can't answer that. I don't know.
Does it have just 2 axles?
It does.
Okay. It must be a car then.
As I said, these are all solid axle, scale, trail, crawler type parts.
Is this from a Traxxas truck?
No. This is scale, trail, crawler, solid axle. Traxxas has one solid axle car. It's TRX4, and you know that that's not a
I
TRX4
know that's
now.
not this.
These are a stock part. These images could have been AI generated, and Matt wouldn't have
no clue. No clue whatsoever.
This is from the brand. I would say in your entirety, nearly your entirety of RC experience would be your most familiar brand. Your most.
It's Axial.
Okay.
But I don't recognize it. I'm like looking around the room, being like, do I have a thing that looks like that here? I have never seen that part before in my life.
What if you looked up?
Is it on a small scale crawler?
I would say no.
No, it isn't.
What if you looked up? Like if you were going to look into the sky. Like if you were gonna look up into the Kentucky sky and just
this is on the Rift?
Yeah.
Well, fair enough. I don't have it anymore. And I think I drove that thing like 3 times. So
In all fairness,
that's wild.
when I was pulling those images and I ran across that one, I was like,
You're like, he's never gonna get this.
I was like, that's what a rift knuckle looks like.
That's crazy. More proof Matt doesn't build. I built that stupid thing, and I don't remember that knuckle at all. Or hub, sorry. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
So yes, there you go, Matt. That was the entirety.
I love this game. We're playing this again next week. My turn to pick all the images. That's amazing.
Yeah. That was
I did assemble that truck, which is wild.
yeah. I did too. I've worked on that
Rift
truck.
had brake discs?
Yeah, they were like they like went over the rotor or over the hub and over the 12 millimeter hex, whatever. And
That's wild. Okay. So how many of those did I get right? 3?
I mean, it depends on like
where in a roundabout way
where your guess level came in.
Holy
like how many hints did it take?
It took a lot. Jeez. Where's my... I don't even have a notepad around here anymore.
Yeah. Yep. So there you go. Those were all.
That's a fun game.
I focused on
next week.
Stock parts, not aftermarket upgrades, and and I tried to keep it in our genre.
Yep. Okay.
Which
so stock parts in our genre.
So you got the axial battery tray right there. That is correct.
Yeah, that one I got that right away. I knew that one instantly. It was not hard.
Yep. So
I love that. Thank you very much for that. That's a fun game.
Yes.
Now I know what I'm doing in all that spare time I have.
Yeah.
Kenny, you cheating bastard. He just texted me. He's cheater. Cheaters never prosper.
Axial battery tray should have been first. That's not.
Yeah,
I'll give you that. But TLT knuckle. See, I have to just remember that Matt and I came into the hobby at different times. Like the TLT knuckle was like we had
synonymous with what Josh was doing. But
I had so many of them. Just we used them for other things, just because they were everywhere. So, because
2 shades of paint and Josh will quit instantly. Yeah, let's just test you right now.
I remember this stupid battery tray things.
What's this color right here?
I would call that a...
Nope, you're wrong.
Charcoal?
Nope, you're way off.
Destroyer gray.
Oh, that's a good guess. Nope, dark gray blue. Oh, man. We're going to play this game so hard. I am excited. I love it.
So, yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that
I agree,
as well.
Kurt. That is just as fun as GeoGuessr.
I love geoguessing. Did he say charcoal as a color? Charcoal's a color.
Charcoal is definitely a color.
Right?
Right, Brandon? Let's remember Josh sprayed primer thinking it was clear.
The can looked the same.
Do you think Proline is just replacing Duratrax paint? Oh, that's a good question.
That's a great question.
That's a really good question. I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be
curious.
I
wouldn't either. That would be a much better marketing idea for them anyway.
Yeah. I kind of hope they send some to Hemistorm, because if I trust anybody to review paint, it would be him.
Especially in a can, right?
He likes it in the can.
Hello,
You know,
Chris.
one thing led to another.
Flip that.
Next thing I knew.
So, yeah, that's actually a really good question about that paint, though.
Yeah. I bet you that's the case.
I mean, it didn't even cross my mind. And they did come with the larger cans, didn't they?
Yes.
So,
get a lot more volume.
You still using the On Point?
Yeah, I am. And Tamiya, but it's harder to get now.
Right.
For me.
Pablo, Josh, Matt, excellent game. I laughed so hard celebrating my birthday watching you. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
And I'm glad that was. I'm glad that went as well as it did.
Happy birthday!
I was unsure how that would go, and I don't know if. I think it went worse than I thought, but better than expected. Then because of it.
I'm already looking for images. I don't even care about the stream anymore. I'm going right to where all the best parts are.
Oh, where's that?
Don't worry about it.
Stock plastic. Well, it doesn't have to be plastic. I guess it's just a stock part. Was my thought. But anyway. So yes.
Yeah. Josh is going to be much better at this because he's got a weird memory for things.
Oh my goodness. Now that my internet has been somewhat more stable, I'm slightly less pissed off than I was. Oh.
Well, we still have 45 minutes to go through.
I filmed an episode of STL Sunday on Monday.
Yes. Did you?
I did. After the news.
Good.
That's great. I did a very call it a simple part, but I did an adapter for my 10px.
So you can put a Vanquish wheel on there?
Yes.
Oh, 10px. That's a nice looking radio.
That is a nice looking radio, isn't it?
I sure would like to have one of those one day.
Yeah. I'm gonna get you one and then never give it to you. So
great. You can put it right next to my Radio Master, which I will need at some point. I really do need that radio soon. If I want to drive some of my cars, I will need that.
You should tell Dan. I don't even know where it's at.
Oh, damn it.
You're going to get it and not remember how to do anything on it either.
Oh, totally. I'm glad it's already programmed. Because otherwise, it will be a nightmare trying to figure it out again.
Jeremiah, thank you very much. Hello, guys. Just got my kid to sleep. Now I'm enjoying infused beverage with a certain... We can't discuss that.
That's nice. Can't say that out loud.
Discuss that. You can get that in Minnesota? I didn't know that was Minnesota now. I don't know.
You can get everything everywhere.
That's true.
Try hard enough.
Yeah.
I'm just getting out my tiny men.
Dandelion tea. Oh, that's what. All right.
Oh, nice. Cool.
So.
Why is this guy filming? He should be helping everybody else.
Thank you, Brian. Moon shotgun with 5 images. Whoever gets it first gets the point. That'll never. That I will destroy Matt at that game.
Yeah, he's way too fast for me.
It's everywhere except Idaho. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm going to try and finish this episode tonight, and I'm going to put it up. It always goes up for the member side before the actual publishing date. I'm not sure what day I'm going to put it up. I haven't decided if I'm just going to put it up on Sundays still because of the name.
Yeah, do that.
So yeah, anyway, so members will get to see it by then. If there's any it's one of those things, it's still wildly hard to do because I can't go to the absolute basics. So I feel like if anybody is going to try and learn from absolute scratch, that there's great tutorials out there from people already. Maybe I should just link to those in the description.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
you should say something like, I might do things that I'm not going to explain, and they're certainly not beginner level stuff. But if you want to learn more about that, check out these people. Yeah,
I think I'll definitely have to follow that up for sure. But I'm just gonna this was a project that I wanted to do this anyway, so I was going to do it. So I think that I'm just gonna kind of continue on with projects that I need anyway, because it's just a good motivation. And I did.
You should do a whole episode on, like taking like a thing that you designed and then CNC process.
Right.
For people
who may be giving that a shot.
Just saying.
Yes, which is fun, and will only alienate the rest of the people that think.
No, but it's an important thing to learn.
I agree. Troy, thank you. Giving Josh, being a Futaba guy, have you heard anything about the 6PV and when it might come out? So I have. I've seen the official release, and I've seen people have them already, not in the States. So right now, I think that likely what we're looking at is just a delay, either on purpose due to timing or what. So unsure exactly what the status is of that, but I do believe that they're basically becoming available in other areas, so we should see it very soon.
Matt, your videos suck. Can you show me how to do it?
Outlaw Farmers, I'm running 1.9 mini at Super Shifty Springs Shootout this weekend. Wish me luck with 50 entries in
that class. Wow.
The pissant class barely had that back in the day when it was popular. Why? Hated that class.
Can we talk about how Lauren and I aren't allowed to win anymore?
Kurt, you weren't allowed to win. You weren't allowed to win 2 weeks in a row, dude and dudette. Yeah. But I'm wearing your shirt.
Do worse.
This is your shirt.
That's their shirt. That's cute.
It says his and hers tiny trucks. That is their Instagram, the Instantgram for both of them. So there you go. You're a winner in my book.
Still hasn't shipped.
Mainly Lauren, not you, Kurt.
Guys,
I don't know why you gave me a shirt without sleeves or with sleeves too. Like that was a missed opportunity.
Yeah, you should have cut them off. I don't think anybody's phasers have shipped yet. Like I think a few people have them, but that was the initial release. But yeah, I think there's still a lot to come on that one.
Harley, do you know when the FlySky G11P is released? I thought it was already being released. I don't know. But let me tell you, it's still a great radio. I tell you what, this is what I put my rockabilly on.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I like it. It's not as programmable as the Radio Master, but it's not nearly the freaking headache either.
That's good.
And like the build qualities, it's FlySky. It feels very FlySky. But if it fell off a cliff, I wouldn't. I mean,
right. Well, that's probably the draw for that radio.
I thought Josh hated FlySky. I did. I always did. And I saw this one released and I saw the specs for it and I was like, I want to give that a shot. And FlySky reached out to me. I was like, you sure? You sure, bro? But I'm a fan.
Yeah. That worked out exactly the way they hoped it would. And probably the exact opposite way of the way you hoped it would too.
Hey, the fact that it was an 11-channel radio for like $200 and the features, that's why I was like, okay, let's see how this thing actually is, because it sounds way better than it should for the money. And it stood up. I've tried a lot of FlySky in the past and never once was like, this is a nice piece. I was always just like, this feels like a FlySky and I hate it.
I'm really much more of a guy that prefers to use a radio one-handed that has like a knob on it. It's
hot boy? You feeling like a hot boy today?
I feel like a bit of a hot boy. You going to get my hot boy radio? I hope he's going to get one. It's weird how there's no door in that room. Like, how do you go in and out of that room?
This is the radio box. It's box number 5. Hot boy.
Yeah, now we're talking.
This is hot boy number 1. Meaning that there's more than one. I don't know where the other one is.
It's with my Radio Master, probably.
But then there's a lot of receivers and other sortage in here.
Oh yeah, I was pulling out receivers all day yesterday because I'm not letting those go. When you are at the swap meet, you do not get a receiver.
Yes, good call. This radio was the most ridiculous thing. Still, this is the rattly one, I think. It had cruise control, though. You pull the trigger and you hit the cruise control button, and it would just keep it there.
Yeah,
and
it's not a new feature.
But it was $11.
That's still too much money.
17 shipped. So I was like, I better buy 2 to save on shipping. So I got 2 radios for $31.
Hey, you want to see a project that I started the other day?
Sure.
I think you might like this.
Is that a RAM?
Yeah, it's a
RAM charger?
Yeah.
Why would you ever think I would like a RAM charger? It's like it's a worse Scout 2.
Yeah, well, that's why I thought you would like it.
No, it's worse than the Scout 2. Scout 800, amazing. Broncos, pretty good. Scout 2's RAM chargers below that.
No, this is really nice. I like it a lot.
The print looks decent.
It's good print. ABS.
And what platform is that on top of?
Venture 18.
Venture. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got some upgrades now.
Yeah, look at that.
You'll
It's
learn
now
more
worth
about that
$200.
It's a good truck. It's a good truck.
RAM charger? I hardly know her. That Proline RAM charger was pretty cool. Bite
it was
your
not.
goddamn tongue. That was the worst thing I'd ever seen.
Ever.
Oh, it was
horrible.
Hideous.
The worst thing ever. And it was impossible to put together because the way the interior worked.
Oh
my God. I hated that body so much.
Garbage. Hot garbage.
That was the first time I used Proline paint too. And if I recall correctly, they were like, oh, that's weird that it's not drying or adhering to the Lexan at all. That's weird. And I was like, yeah, it is kind of weird. Why do you think that might be? I don't know.
Blazer, Jimmy, better. Absolutely better.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I like this thing, though. It looks cool.
That Proline RAM charger was the J Constance. No, the Metric was a J Concepts body.
Metric. Was that the Toyota-ish?
That was the collab.
James did all the collab stuff on.
But like the cab was like, oh, that was bad.
Did not like.
Josh does have that PT Cruiser taste.
What scale is that? It's the print file was 16th scale, but I scaled it down 94%, so I had the right wheelbase.
Yeah. Lada Neva, better than everything. The Lada, I do like the Lada. Matt and I were
we were talking about that at one point.
We were, and it didn't seem like the right timing at the time. We were thinking about it. We're like, maybe we don't do that. But yeah.
Am I getting quieter? I am getting quieter. This mic is dying. I need a 9-volt battery.
This show and its technical. We were only 264 shows in before we both absolutely fell apart.
We had no problems before.
You just have a 9-volt battery in there?
Yeah.
Wow, look at you.
I told you, everything is within arm's reach. Everything. Now stand by while I try to change this battery.
I think this makes it better. Just right up in his grill.
This comes apart.
This is good TV.
Can they even hear you?
I think they could hear me while we were in that situation. Because
Can you hear me now?
Hey, you're Tony CCXRC with his giant microphone. What's up, guys? This week on our live show, we're gonna keep doing our Lotta for the SCX6. Would it be like a 12-inch wheelbase, or would the body?
Is this better? Or is it too loud now?
Oh, we can't hear him at all now. Weird. It's because I muted him.
You jerk. That is better though, right?
Yeah. I have headphones.
I'm gonna have to hold it the whole time, I think.
I
can't fit it.
That feels violating when you do that. I don't know why. I'm just like
because I'm talking, right?
Nah.
Don't worry about it.
Gigawatt.
Fine here.
I picked up an SCX Pro with a Traxxas K10 body. If you were making sliders for it, would you go all sheet metal or some 3/16 tube or both? Thoughts? If I was doing that, I would probably do a combination. I would probably do some laser cut sheet metal, and then if you wanted tube outer details, do that. But I would just go laser cut sheet metal and just go from there. And other than it being on an SCX Pro, you'd probably be right.
I know what I'm doing. Helping the algorithm. Oh boy.
Craftman, you're close.
Craftsman.
He just does one craft. Craft. I only paint.
I only paint. Yeah, I only do action figures. Nothing but high quality production.
Yeah, that's about right. Oh, I didn't notice how high my desk was. I chucked mine.
Still works.
I think it's still over there.
Still works.
I thought my chair was real low. I was like, what is going on? I just realized I had raised my desk for something.
I've both of my traps are like I've been in so many edit sessions that I'm doing this the whole time now.
I thought you said you were gonna you were doing push-ups or something. Just been editing so hard, been crushing so many edits that you need one of those.
I'm glad your internet's back.
You need one of those Vegas slot girls to come. You know, like when you're playing slot machines or table games, they'll come up behind you and ask you. Yeah. That's what I meant by a slot girl in Vegas.
That would have been nice.
I think you could. What transmission is in a VRD carbon? It is the standard VFD transmission with the lightweight, all machined gears, and machine motor plate, machine posts, and machine bearing plates with the 21% overdrive because it comes in the lightweight gear set. There you go.
Jay, you should know. Jay's ripped. He's huge. He's scary.
Then I take back all the things that I said about the Ram Charger because he seemed so passionate about it.
Still not old. Yeah, that joke is. Somebody complained that joke was old while you were gone.
Oh, listen.
That ejaculate joke is old 3 weeks ago. And I was like, I don't know if you know how well Josh and I can kill a joke.
It came up in the live stream yesterday on the Vanquish Brain. It's like, I'm like, you don't understand.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Thomas, living up to everyone's expectations. I super glued my hand to an Aston Martin hood today. Did you? What Aston were you working on? Please say something cool.
Dead Horse Speed.
That just made it to the bumper sticker list. I was gonna write Dead Horse Beaters Guild, but that's
no.
bad.
Yeah. That's not a good one.
We're not gonna write that one down.
Because if someone decides to trim it, it's just gonna say Horse Beaters Guild, or just Horse Beater. It's just weird. Or I guess I could just put a dead horse bumper sticker on the back.
Better yet, just dead.
Which is actually a pretty good bumper sticker. Just dead horse. Like if you drive your truck real hard, it's like, yeah, beat
it. Sure.
Dead horse in the back. I'm telling you, it would work. We're just deadbeat. Oh, that's true. You have to space some stuff together.
Yep. You got it.
Dead horse on board.
I kind of want that for my full-size car. Ferrari logo upside down? Yes. Now we're talking. I would love to be sued by Ferrari.
Yeah, I'd love to get one of those letters. I'd frame it. Ooh, look at that.
I changed it to Dead Horse on Board. It's better.
All right. Well, you've got what's on the bench this week. And then so I guess this is a good question. A good topic is how much time you've been having left over for projects in general, and how hard is what's on the bench becoming to do?
I had to reach pretty hard for what's on the bench this week. The Ram Charger saved me, because otherwise, I ain't got nothing, man. It's been challenging for sure.
Yeah,
because spare time is at a premium. Working on my own projects is at a premium. I've got so many things piling up. I've got video reviews to do on things, and I'm like, well, I don't think I'm gonna have time for those this week.
Yeah, I've got a few of those items too that I need to get caught up on. I put out that OEN motor video today because I was like, I'm just gonna throw up a video of this thing, call it good.
Yeah,
it is what it is. It's just throw it up there. People like it, they don't. I don't care. But that one's done. I have a few more things that are just.
How's it doing? Have you checked on it?
I have not checked. I did not have time to check anything today. I responded to a couple of comments that like popped up across the phone and made me giggle.
2380 views.
Ooh, low. Very low.
Quite low.
Yeah.
But I'm not surprised. And I don't mean any disrespect.
No,
those motors are junk.
I mean, it was a fun build. Like,
okay.
But that's what else are you going to use it for, right?
Yeah, nothing.
It's it's less than half of my number 9 of 10 video.
That is low.
So, but yeah, they were like, hey, do you want the new V8 single cam? I was like, no, I do not. I do not. Like,
yeah, I've seen people convert them and like make them work in crawlers and stuff. I'm like, that's dumb. There's not enough torque.
No, they'll never work well. In general, they're bad. Even like the V8s and things like that, they make almost no power. There's a guy who did a great video like where he had a dyno and he's like, all right, let's see what this thing, and it was just like, it was like the horsepower of a small-ish 8th scale motor. It's like, ooh. He's like, hey, I thought it would be like 4 or 5 times this. Like,
no. No.
Yeah, and so that's they're pretty pointless. And at the end, when I was trying to start it, it let smoke out everywhere, and I was like, good enough.
That counts.
I was like, done.
Yeah.
Johnny Q90 has done cool stuff with those. He has. He's built his audience around that kind of specifically, and his videos are good in their own way.
He does a lot of his own machining and stuff, which I really appreciate.
I need that.
That guy's quite good.
I need that Pocket NC 5-axis for home, for sure.
Yes. Well, you're on your way.
Yeah. So
coming soon, Tiny Truck Rescue. We have to go finish Matt's projects, or he's going to lose the shop. I'm in so much danger of losing the shop, but mentally, I'm close to the end here. I don't know how much more I've got in me.
Yeah,
it's been not good.
Work
is hard.
Yeah, and sometimes these projects seems like such good ideas until
yeah, they do. I mean, that one isn't even really. That one's not killing me. That's fine.
Yeah, that's true, because it's not like it's an hours thing, honestly.
Yeah, it's how many hours do I have? All of them. Oh, this is nice. It feels good.
They do. Oh, is that the detail sander? Oh, look at that. Yeah. That's a M12 though, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But
did you get
charger
batteries?
I got, yes. Because of course you don't get batteries with any of these things anymore.
Well, you can. I'm signed up with Slick Deals, and they send out like either the hacks or the like really good deals at a time. So,
yeah.
And that's how I buy most all of my Milwaukee stuff.
The good land. I needed this right away.
Yes.
And it's a write-off.
It's a write-off. Write-off you can pay for it.
You just write it off. Government. They pay you. They pay for it.
I'm in a less spicy mood about taxes this week, so there's that. I'm happy about that.
Oh, I'm in a great mood about taxes. I love taxes. Taxes are great. I got a lot of money back. A lot. So much so that I bought this Milwaukee orbital sander.
And a coffee.
Well, not just any coffee. An Americano.
Brought my own cup, though, to save the 10 cents.
That's got a good feel to it as well.
It does. The dust collector that goes in the back is... that's not the same one I have. Oh, that's not the... that is not an orbital, is it? What is that one?
This is an orbital sander.
Is it an orbital? It doesn't look very spinny. I don't know. Mine's different.
Includes orbital sander. It's a quarter sheet sander, not a round. That's
gotcha.
You don't want the round ones.
All right. Well, it is 7:41.
Shall we delve into the...
Since we've already had a shit show of a stream.
Oh my God. Worst stream ever. The reason I wrote scrambled or over easy was because my brain is fried.
Also, over medium is the correct answer.
I'm an over hard or over well done. I don't like runny yolks.
Really? I'm with toast? No. Nothing?
Oh, no.
That's...
No. Nope. Do not.
That's ridiculous.
No. What's this part for? Just to mark mark the holes? Oh, I guess you cut your sheet
paper so that it's good airflow.
Stab the holes into it.
Oh, gotcha. Here's something that what was the round spinny one is a DA. The square one is orbital. Huh.
I used to use a DA all the time. I don't remember the name of it.
I've never seen a square orbital. See, that's what I thought too. But evidently, I've used the words DA and orbital interchangeably, not knowing I was wrong.
Oh, dude, no! I would never ruin I can eat like a nice medium rare steak. Josh knows that. But runny eggs, nah.
That's interesting.
You can come back.
Don't say that after this.
Matt, with all that tax money, you want to buy my 4-door Trophy Camel RC? No, I'm going to a swap meet.
Yeah.
To sell all the things I don't need. No, I always pass on the ramen egg. No, thank you.
You know what? That I've never been to like an actual ramen restaurant or had like fancy ramen at all. And
come here.
We have tons of really good ones here as well. I try and avoid the high amounts of salt, but I love like trash ramen. And I'm just like, dude, I bet I would really love good ramen.
You would love good ramen.
I'm just like, yeah. I was having that conversation today. I have an unread text from Michael Pham in here with his very specific ramen suggestion.
Okay. Well, when I come see you, let's
go have ramen. And then I'll take my blood pressure medicine.
Yeah. So. Okay, let's thank some people.
Yeah. Thank you too. Christopher Bergstrom, Malcolm, Tom Havel, Toxic Mike, Oh, I missed some of these. God damn it. I'm sorry. This must have been during my debacle. Toxic, sorry.
I answered most of them for you.
Hear me out. Monthly Mayhem, Tonka Winnebago speedruns for Dega. Sponsored by I'm in.
Oh, Talladega. I get it now.
Yeah. Dega. So you need to watch more. You need to watch more Cletus.
No, I don't.
And Johnny B, thank you very much. RCRVCB, Dark Tandon, my gold level ding dong belongs to your Starf. Wolfie, Plush RC Customs, Sunflower State Crawlers. Josh looks like Pitfall Harry. I don't know what that means. That was also must have been during it. Daniel McAdams, thank you. Every time Josh's internet kicks out, someone is trying to do an emergency breakthrough like the AOL days. It's funny now. It wasn't funny then.
It was not funny at all.
Cheers. Thank you very much. They overloaded the server in your sector and need to add another one. Agree with that. Jared Phipps got it right. Pablo Carrillo, thank you very much. Jeremiah Salberg, Brian Sherwood, Troy Givler, Outlaw Farmers RC, Kurt Rossler, Gigawatt RC. Much appreciated to all of you guys. I don't eat Taco Bell daily.
You eat it a lot, though. Thank you to Daniel Hartman, Steve D, Thomas Bialzik, RC with RC. My gold level ding dong belongs in your Starf. Jay Walker, Can Dutch RC times 4. Thomas Bialzik times a billion. Backshed RC, Troy Givler, Sweaty Casual, Missing Person, Eyeball Performance, Thomas Bialzik and Can Dutch RC. Thank you very much, gents. Much appreciated. Oh, and Thomas Bialzik again. When you do ramen, set aside a couple raw noodles. Okay.
I don't. What?
No, that's fine.
Is
Peralta pro tip. That's just.
What is that?
I think that's a Brooklyn Nine-Nine reference.
Oh, okay. What am I thinking of? Hold on a second. How do I write this in a way that I don't mind?
Don't do it.
Now
I want ramen. Although I had one of the best wonton soups I've ever had in my whole life 2 days ago, and it was spectacular. It was at the Vietnamese restaurant up the street in Chinatown, and it was fire, straight fire.
The word I was thinking was priapism.
Oh, I'm doing an ad for that. Yeah. It's for a medication that prevents bent carrots. Not right now. I'm not starting it until later. but I'm excited. You're gonna love it. I'll share it with you when it's ready.
No, thanks. My search history is already good.
No, I just want you to listen to it so it gets into your Instagram algorithm.
I wouldn't be able to tell my Instagram. All
right.
Anyway, all right.
Formula.
Thank you to everybody who hung out to this part.
Yeah.
And now you
made
leave.
It. Worst show ever.
Worst show ever, for sure.
Was there a race? I don't remember. Who won?
There was
Piastri.
Piastri won. It was a decent race. Ruined by the shitty FIA call at the beginning.
Calm down.
Piastri forced Verstappen off.
Excuse me. Someone made that turn. Someone else didn't.
He was pushing him off. Like there was no way he was.
That is untrue in so many ways.
He had not completed the pass either. That was a
he was ahead at the turn
decision. Horseshit decision.
He was ahead. I love that Christian had to print out a few pictures to show everybody.
Yeah.
Max did not turn in the slightest.
Because there was a big orange car next to him.
Because he had the turn.
He had the line. I know they're ahead, but just because he was ahead and then just went
he didn't go straight. He turned.
Max could not have made the turn because there was an orange car in the way.
Because he wasn't ahead. If Max was ahead, Piastri would have braked.
He had not completed a turn or completed a pass.
Piastri had that turn the whole way through.
100% Piastri's corner. Bullshit. It would have been his corner.
This is exactly it. Max, when someone else races Max in the same way Max races someone else. It's exactly that. He got so cranky, it didn't go his way because for once, somebody didn't just do what he expected them to do, which was give him the corner. It's not his corner. He didn't have it.
Piastri didn't have it either because he wasn't going to make the
pass. He made the turn though.
Max couldn't have continued to make the turn and where he should have been
because he was behind. Because Piastri's car was ahead of his? How dare he?
He was right there.
How dare he, sir?
Ahead.
How dare he?
Ahead.
He had that turn. I'm giving that to Piastri all the time. Yeah, you miss 100% of the turns you don't turn for. This is also it. This is also true, Nate. Less of an asshole with 0 previous infractions of that same incident.
Yeah, I mean there is that,
right? You look at the history of it. Max does exactly the same thing and expects everybody to just get out of his way.
Make room. I mean, if you're going to say that you had it, you should have left room. But regardless, I didn't have Yuki, or I didn't have Max or Piastri this week, so it didn't matter. But I had Yuki, who him and Gasly hugged it out in turn 3 or whatever it was.
Binned it.
Oh god, I was so mad at that.
So was I. I had Gasly, and he was my double points. Start driver too.
Yuki was mine.
And so Gasly I went from do so much better.
I went from 10 to 12th, which wasn't bad for what happened this week, and I can't
catch a break.
Most of the people up in the top this week had pretty crappy weeks. There was one guy who had over 100 points on everybody, so he jumped considerably. But yeah, it was.
I was cooked from the very beginning.
The rest of my lineup
first week
turned out pretty well. You can crawl back. You can. But it is tough. You have to play the money game. That's what I've been doing this year. Money game.
Just make the gains on teams that
somebody like this week. I have Gasly. Because I dropped 3 drivers at the end of this race, so I picked up Gasly because he dropped 2 million for DNFing. So I picked him up for 2 races. I'll score some points and make some money off of him, I assume. I also picked up Stroll because he has got a ridiculously low value for his average points. even grid rivals like this guy is a clown.
So, I mean, he is a clown, so
he
yes,
absolutely is. So I've got Norris, Antonelli, Behrman, Gasly, Stroll, and Ferrari. Not a bad lineup, I don't think.
That's not bad, I must say. That sounds pretty good. I've got Piastri, Antonelli, Albon, Gasly, Stroll, and Haas.
Man, yeah. So basically, you have Albon,
no chance,
where I have Behrman, and then you have Haas, where I have Ferrari. So we're kind of trading points in those two areas, which is pretty similar. Our lineups are pretty. What's your value? Team value?
104.5.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm at 110.6.
Yeah, I'm not doing well. It's not been a good season for me. I started off so strong last year. Kept myself in the teens. I just don't think it's going to happen this year.
Yeah, that is definitely pretty good. I'm blind guy dropping down to 5th, talking all this shit 1 week in number 1. Yeah. Coming back down now from his high dead horse.
His beat horse.
Yeah. Yeah, but Nancy, 9th place still.
Yep, just killing
Ridiculous.
Yeah. It's a rebuilding year, Matt. Yeah, exactly. Piastri giving me Raikkonen vibes with how chill he is.
Dude, it is ridiculous.
Steering wheel. I left the interview because I had to make a poo. Leave me alone. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, Lando's not feeling very
looking good.
He's not.
He's not looking confident either.
He's not. Yeah, he's not calm or confident or consistent. Like the argument was, like him and Piastri were nearly the same, but Norris was just being more consistent, and now that has left the chat.
Yeah, there's no consistency there.
Oof. Yeah, it is not good. Not good. Matt is focused on 2026 already. New regulations. I'm coming in strong.
I got a new guy on the team designing my car for me. I'm 114th, so feel better, Matt. True, Aaron. Thank you.
Where's Nicole at? Is she finally showing up? I don't know. Yeah, she is. Last week, so I set Nicole's team and while I scored like 860 or something like that last week, Nicole scored 967.
Wow.
Because the team I had set for her was Sainz, Leclerc, Antonelli, Hadjar, Stroll, and Ferrari. And that combination killed it.
Oscar has the same amount of wins as Lando now in many less races. That's a terrible stat for Lando fans.
Oh, what did you think of the Stroll stat that got dropped by Alex Jakes during the broadcast? Lance Stroll now holds the record for the most Q1 eliminations in F1 history.
Imagine somebody bringing that to your attention, like, dude, this is gonna kill. You're gonna love this stat.
Imagine it's Alex Jakes dropping it too, like the nicest little man that you're ever gonna meet. It's always so rude when they put Alex next to the other commentators in like the pre-show, and he's just like, "Yeah, I agree."
Me too.
Laura Winters. He's just like, "Yeah, this is totally how they."
Yeah, I don't think Lando expected Piastri to be as fast as he is, and he's shook.
Oh man, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, Stroll's rebuttal was hilarious. If you put McLaren drivers in Sauber cars for 10 years, they'd hold that record too.
Did he say that out loud?
Yeah.
What a doofus!
Except
get that guy out of that car.
Except for the fact that like, yo, last year, the year before, like you had the second fastest car for a good period of time, you dingus.
Yeah, you binned it a lot that year.
Yeah. What was that? Dingus. That was Julian Palmer dropped dingus during the broadcast.
They were like, "All right, I guess we just heard the word dingus."
Yeah, I'm here for that. Throw Salbro under the bus, you classless nepo baby.
Yeah, like go be a lawyer or take up tennis or something,
or do nothing.
Go
anywhere.
Do nothing for the rest of your natural life. Do
just
nothing.
Flex on people on Instagram. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Buy
a
boats.
car. Buy all the cars. It doesn't matter.
Go race horses.
Go beat horses.
Beat horses. Dingus, underrated insult. I grew up dingus getting thrown around a lot.
Yeah. That's why I use ding dong so often, because ding dong is a great insult as well. Not if you're a gold level.
All your people ding dongs.
Then you're good.
Yeah.
That's different. Oh man. Well, what's the next race? Miami. Welcome to Miami.
Yeah. What's that? Oh man, I wonder how cringe that show is going to be again.
I don't know if. No, Miami's the worst one. I was going to say, I don't know if Vegas is more cringe, but it's not.
Miami's absolutely cringe. Hey, we didn't talk about it during the regular part of the stream. Oh, good thing my internet's shitting back out again. Never mind. I was going to say, did you see the part that I did end up machining on that new machine?
I did, and I was very impressed. If that's the sort of thing that machine is capable of, I am here for it. What material was that made out of? Aluminium?
Yeah, 6061, just standard.
You just grab a piece from work?
So.
I've
got a lot here.
That you grab.
We don't use plate at work, thank you. No, we don't use plate at work.
Okay, well, since your stream is terrible now, I'll just disagree with you and say that you stole it from work. I'm telling.
Yeah.
All right. On that note, I'm going to
Let's call this before I punch my monitor.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.
Yep.
I'm going to edit my thing tomorrow. I'm too tired.
Good call. Later, everybody.
Love you. Bye.